guys, welcome back to Off Course Topics. Today we have a recap video, which is basically just our review of Peacemaker Season 2. It's just going to be me and Anthony today. We just did this in the car because we were just like, screw it. So, why do you even take the seatbelt off?
Safety, bro.
We're not
it's
moving.
The car, bro. I don't know. Why are we moving so fucking fast?
But yeah. So well, I guess we'll just kind of get into it. Season 2, Peacemaker. What'd you think?
The things that I thought was like pretty good. The acting was pretty good, I would say. A lot of the side characters from the first season are getting a lot more spotlight in this season.
Yeah, I think so.
Which like I was okay with, but then there's some like scenes where I was just like, okay, bro, like I want to go back to Peacemaker. Like, why am I still on Economos? That's his name, right? Economos?
Yeah.
Yeah. That I don't mind him as a character, but like honestly, like I just didn't care about his arc in this season. Vigilante's the same.
Yeah.
I think they made him a little bit more goofy this season.
A little bit, yeah, I think so. He was, But I don't know, I didn't mind that, though. I felt like the characters were fine in this one. I thought Tim Meadows' character was really funny. The agent guy.
Bird,
yeah, I don't know what his...
blindness?
I forgot his name, actually. But yeah, the bird blindness thing was actually really funny.
Yeah.
I don't know, I think he's always funny. In like every
I didn't find the bird blindness thing funny until the part where he's like, he told me it was a duck. Like, I was like, what?
Yeah, right,
But,
that thing.
Like, the first time, like, I think I chuckled, but then, like, I didn't laugh until that moment. Because they did bring it up a lot about it.
Yeah,
The nicknames that he gives to, like, all the agents, hilarious, bro.
I like Tim Meadows a lot. Tim Meadows is a very funny guy, so...
I
he was one of my favorite
just saw that
characters.
scene on TikTok too. It's like, use my
Bird blindness,
disability
yeah,
against me.
It's fucked up, man.
Funny? Yeah. But you almost got titties killed.
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious. Who else? Juju Master, like, I feel like he has around the same screen time as the first season.
Judo, you said Juju.
Judo? Is it
Judo? It's Judo Master.
My bad.
Yeah.
Juju. Fucking Jojo Rabbit.
Judo Master. Or Judo. I said
Judo.
fuck.
Yeah, you said
Jodo,
it too.
like Pokemon. No,
yeah. They call him a Bulbasaur. I thought that was hilarious. Because, like, after they said that, I couldn't unsee it. Like, his mask does look like a Bulbasaur.
Yeah, so... Judo Master was okay. I don't know. I don't really... That was kind of weird.
I think he was better in the first season. Like, I don't know how. Like I guess they didn't... I don't know.
No, I
like the part where he's like, that's the most I've killed people in a pool with electricity. And she's like, what's the second most? And she was like, 4. I was like, bro, what?
No, it had some good moments. Yeah. I really enjoyed it. I thought the plot was kind of, I want to say probably around episode, I don't even know. In the middle, it kind of lost me a little bit there. I was kind of like, I don't know.
Once they come back from the other Earth, that's where it kind of lost me.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's like episode 7.
Yeah,
episode 7 and 8.
Yeah, I think it's 7 where they get back, right?
And
then 8, it's fully in our universe.
I think so.
Or the main universe.
Yeah, because episode 7, at the end that's when they leave Earth X. And
basically, when Rick Flag gets the whole portal device.
Yeah, that's at the end of episode.
Yeah, that kind of lost me because I was like, okay, bro, what are you looking for? Why do you not care about your agents? And then, I don't know, man. I guess we're going against the things that I didn't like. I didn't like that. I don't know. Like, also, some people are saying that maybe it was Clayface and Rick Flag singing.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know. He was acting weird. Like, the switch up was wild, bro.
Well,
ain't no way Lex Luthor could switch you up that quickly, bro.
He was against metahumans to begin with, though.
Was he?
You're pretty sure, yeah.
Wait, you haven't seen Creature Commandos?
No, I haven't seen Creature Commandos, but I've seen a lot of people have been talking about, like, he was like that toward, he saw them as, like, teammates. They weren't, they weren't friends or anything. They were just, like...
I'm trying to think, because all I could remember from, Creature Commandos is him working with Frankenstein. But even then, like, I think, like, he just did it just... I think Frankenstein was going to kill him.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, no,
it's
from
all the comments I saw and everything was... Everybody was just kind of like, everybody was just... They were, like... just like kind of like what Suicide Squad was. How
Yeah.
for Rick Flag
Like,
Jr.
for him, it was just a job.
It was a job. It was a team.
But then,
yeah.
like, what about in Superman when he goes against making a prison and putting Superman in it?
I mean,
He was literally like, Superman's not a threat. Why the fuck? Why would we do that?
I don't
And
know.
he shut it down.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
But I don't think. But I don't think it's Clayface though. That wouldn't make sense.
But like, there's someone that said that it might be Clayface just because.
But the reason
the way he acts, like, what's her name? I forget her name.
Well,
Amelia.
Well, you got to remember also too. At the same time, he also does. Well, yeah, that's just because. But he was like so focused on.
That's why I took
Yeah,
it
it's
as
just he's just
first,
focused
but then
on
it's
everything.
Like,
No,
I don't know, man. I
I
can
mean,
see it being
it'd be
Clayface.
cool, I guess. But then, like, what do you like? What's the point?
Yeah, why would Clayface
Yeah,
be there?
what's the
but
point?
even then, like in Creature Commandos, you haven't seen that. Clayface is in that.
Doesn't he
and
die in Creature Commandos? That's because
Clayface doesn't die though.
But
Like,
no, but
hardly
that was like
died.
a big thing though. I guess everybody was upset that Clayface just died.
He kind of died, but like
He kind of no.
but it's comic books, bro. He could come back.
He can, yeah, but like I don't know. What if they like?
But like his story in there, I'm gonna be honest, I was confused. Like his arc in there, I was confused on how it worked. Like I had to search up a YouTube video to explain like why he's even helping them
Well-
to begin with. So like it could be just like maybe Clayface just likes to fuck with people, bro. What if he's like, you know what? Today I'm gonna be Rick Flag. Fuck it.
Maybe, but I don't think so though. I think the whole thing was that he was just so hell bent on like he found out he killed his son and he wanted revenge for that because he loved his son, and so that was the whole thing. And that's why he just made the deal with Lex Luthor because Lex Luthor was like, well, I'll help you, but you're gonna do something for me. And he was like, all right, fine, I don't care. Like as long as I get rid of this guy, I don't care.
Yeah.
You know?
No. We'll talk about this real quick because like we did talk about this before we started filming. Where when I first watched it, this was when I finally texted him saying, "Yo, I don't know how I feel about the ending," you know, because I know there's previous videos where he says I say something, but that's not true, bro. He still hasn't found the messages, so it's obviously false. But this time with Peacemaker, it's a real thing.
Yeah, you said
I texted him. I was like, I don't know how I feel about it. And he told me, he was like, I think that you didn't like it that much because of how like hyped James Gunn was.
And that's
putting it out to be.
And that did happen. I do feel like James Gunn was like, oh, like it's from the very beginning. I think he said it's gonna
the
tie
last
in.
3 episodes.
Gonna
No
tie
one
in,
has
man.
seen them. I don't
Yeah.
let them watch it.
And that it's gonna tie into Man of Tomorrow. And honestly,
I didn't hear that. I still like.
Oh really?
I still
You didn't
haven't
hear that?
seen that anywhere.
Oh yeah, you know that was like a big thing for him. I was like, oh, it's gonna tie in
I
directly.
keep hearing
into Superman.
other like creators say that he said that though.
Yeah.
So like I believe now,
But it's just.
yeah, I didn't know that till like probably earlier today.
I think I think he did hype it up. I mean, I think honestly, episode 6 is probably the more.
6 and 7 were good.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah.
The
Episode 8
cliffhangers were kind of annoying me. Not gonna lie, a little bit.
Well, the reason cliffhangers annoy you is because you want to see the ending of it right then and there.
No, I feel like they could have ended it somewhere else. I don't know. I mean, I don't really care.
No,
but
it's because
It was good. It
It's
was
because
good.
you're invested and you want
Yeah.
to see the ending of
Yeah.
it. That's why you would get upset about
I
that.
didn't notice the runtime of the episodes till like
They're short.
later on. Yeah, like
They're
some
short.
are short,
They're
some
not-
are
they're
long.
not, yeah,
I think it's
very-
kind of crazy.
I think the last one is the longest at like 40 something minutes.
Yeah.
But no, it was good. It's just he did hype it up a lot, but those episodes were really good. I think episode 6 and episode 7 were the best ones. Now the Earth X story was kind of.
I didn't like that. I think they should have saved the Earth X story for like a bigger thing.
I mean, well,
There's so many, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Like I think CW did Earth X better, bro. Not gonna cap.
well, I mean, there's like only so much that you can adapt without making your own thing, which I think a lot of like Marvel included. I think a lot of them are kind of scared to kind of go out an original story, which I don't mind. I think an original story would actually be pretty cool because it's something fresh for the audience, something fresh for like.
No, I saw a video where someone was like, instead of making it Earth X, that like it's something big from the comics, like everyone knows like Earth X is a thing. That instead of Earth X, they should have just made it Earth where the South won the Civil War. And I was like, honestly, it would have been the same exact thing.
That's the same thing.
Exactly. Why didn't they just do that instead of fucking Earth X? Because not only that, it would make sense for the American flag to be the same and him not realize that it's a racist world because everything is the same. Like him not seeing a big ass Hitler thing, like that was just a joke.
It's clearly a joke. Yeah, it was clearly a joke.
But like, let's be real. If the South won the Civil War, he could make everything look the same, and that's why he doesn't realize that there's no people of color outside. But it makes sense to everyone else because the South won. You know?
I don't know. I mean, the Earth X thing wasn't like it. It wasn't like a big thing for me.
I really hope it like comes back later on.
I think. Oh, it probably will. I don't think it's.
Well, they made what's his name survive, so like.
Yeah. No. Yeah. But he said. I mean, James Gunn said there's no plans for season 3. So
yeah. No,
at the moment,
crazy for the series to end like that and it to not have a season 3. This was me before knowing Man of Tomorrow was involved, like with the storyline. I was just like, then why the heck do you make it end like that, bro? Like if there's no season 3, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. I think. Sorry. I think. I just don't know. Obviously, James Gunn wants to focus on the other universe, and that's fine. But that's the problem, right? With him overseeing everything and him doing the projects as well. Because then it's like, well, I can't just keep doing, because he can't just keep writing stuff. Yeah. I mean, I guess you can, but like, eventually you have to choose. Do I want to be in this direction, or do I want to be in this direction?
He's not writing the Clayface movie, and that's canon.
No, but I'm saying but the reason everything so far he's done has been everything that's been in the DCU so far he's done.
Yeah.
And you can't keep doing that because then it's gonna be yes, because then you're gonna be like, your focus is clearly on making the movies, which is fine because I mean like you're a director and all that stuff, but you also have a bigger job of overseeing everything, make sure everything's connecting, make sure you have a kind of a story and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And you can't keep doing that if you keep doing everything yourself because then you're going to be all over the place and all that stuff, So
also, isn't that stressful? My guy, the game. Are you stressful?
It probably is. Probably is stressful for him, but
we can hang out. We can get coffee, James.
I think the series overall though, as a whole, was really good.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
I think the season was really good. I think the finale, like you said, was a little lackluster.
Let's be real. If it ended on episode 7, I think everyone would have been happy. They would have been like disappointed that like nothing else happened with Earth X, but I feel like no one else would be like. I don't think people would be that outraged.
I was. It's for me. It was just kind of like. I mean, obviously seeing that Man of Tomorrow, the whole thing for that was the prison, right? He found. Salvation is what it was called, or something.
Yes. Yeah.
Salvation was the big thing that ties into Man of Tomorrow because that's obviously they want a prison for the metahumans and all that stuff, which is fine. So obviously Peacemaker in some way, shape, or form. Well, maybe I don't know. I would imagine he's in there, so he has to be a Man of Tomorrow. That would make sense for that.
For him to appear in Man of Tomorrow, I see him being like Darkseid in Justice League.
Like
where they just see him from the portal.
No,
because like let's be real, does Superman know who Peacemaker is? Why? Oh, he does.
Yes,
technically, yeah.
I
would he
think
save him though? But like, yo, that's not a villain. Well, bring him out.
Yeah,
like, what?
I mean, Superman isn't gonna want a metahuman prison anyway.
That's very
so
true.
I mean, like, it's gonna be a whole thing of like.
See, but like, if Salvation is like the big thing that's gonna be like the main focus of this universe. Like, it has to last a lot longer than just Man of Tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think it's just like that. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
that's crazy. That way, my bad for cutting you off. But like, Superman has the Phantom Zone that he puts his villains in. Like, what's the difference, my guy?
Maybe I don't know. Maybe we'll see what the.
I mean, he hasn't. I'm sure he doesn't know about the Phantom Zone because isn't that like mainly General Zod's like storyline that he escapes the Phantom Zone, fights Superman, and Superman puts him back
in there.
Yeah. So like, obviously, like he doesn't know about it.
I think the Phantom Zone would be pretty cool.
That would be cool. I would like to see that. Again.
That's something that hasn't been done in the movies.
Superman 3.
Oh yeah, but
1980s. I've never seen it, but I've seen like clips of it.
But I don't know. But like I said, overall, the season. I thought the season was cool. Just the finale was a little lackluster. I'm not saying it was a bad finale. Actually.
Yeah, no.
I thought it was good. It's just with how much James Gunn was like, oh, it ties in, and then he hyped it up. It was kind of like,
I don't
know.
I was like expecting something to happen, and nothing happened. So like, I was just like. I felt like a little kid where there's like, oh, we're gonna go out to eat, and then we end up never going out to eat. It's like, bro, why tell me that?
Yeah,
like, just pull up.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, it was kind of like, it is what it is, but you know,
Yeah.
overall, I think. I mean, I'm still excited for the future of the DCU.
Oh yeah, me too. I'm gonna be honest. I'm like super hyped for Lanterns.
Yeah, me
like,
too.
I know I mentioned it in the I think 2 videos ago.
Yeah.
But I didn't like express how hyped I am for that. Because like honestly, Green Lantern like bro, they haven't made a Green Lantern thing since Ryan Reynolds,
yeah.
which I kind of like that movie. Not gonna lie.
It's okay.
It's not that bad. It's a fun movie.
Well.
I can rewatch it. It's a fun movie.
It's a fun movie.
Yeah.
I
like the you know.
Yeah, but
the
I'm
Lantern
excited.
show that's coming out.
Next
I'm
year,
excited. I'm excited
that.
for that. I think they said, I don't know where I saw this at. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, most of my sources is TikTok, but it's like other creators like sourcing up like the actual like, you know, source. That I think Peacemaker also relates to Lanterns.
No, as far as I know, I don't think he said that. The only thing
sure,
was Guy
Man
Gardner.
of Tomorrow and Lanterns are like a little bit connected. Like,
maybe I don't know.
I told you about the whole posting of the Man of Tomorrow stuff that the person who plays John Stewart responded.
Yeah.
So like,
but
I'm telling you, I think I saw somewhere where it connects to Man of Tomorrow for sure. So like, at that point, like I'm pretty sure it's gonna be also Peacemaker.
Well, yeah, I mean, Lanterns comes out before Man of Tomorrow anyway.
Yeah.
Because Man of Tomorrow is 2027, so.
What if they're following Chris's disappearance? That'd be dumb. But what if that's the whole premise?
They said it's
Lantern?
a more grounded thing, so maybe I don't know. But
also, Lantern's been in production for so long, bro. Like,
yeah, I don't
crazy.
know.
It's kind of crazy that they switched it up from what it was originally gonna be, and now it's tied in.
Yeah.
Before it was gonna be its own. It's kind of cool.
But I mean, you know,
yeah.
No, I think overall, James Gunn did a great job with. It
was enjoyable. Let's be real. All of us watched it every week because it was enjoyable.
Yeah.
Like if you're watching it just to see what his last 3 episodes were gonna be, that's kind of crazy. I don't know. Like what kind of fan are you?
Yeah,
dude?
but I don't know. I liked it. I thought it was good. Would you
rewatch it?
Oh yeah.
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 I watched season 1 before watching season 2 came out. Did you do that?
No.
Season 1's like really good.
Season 1 to me was
I
more.
really like it.
To me, it was more boring than season 2.
Really?
Yes, I couldn't really get into it.
I don't know.
But that's
now
just
that I've seen season 2, like I don't know. I might choose season 1 more.
That's interesting.
Maybe.
So what would you give season 2? Out of 10.
Well, I'm thinking I might go in the middle, like either 6 or 7.
Okay.
If we want to go in the middle, 6.5. But you know, like I wouldn't mind if someone said 7.
I was gonna give it a 7
out of 10.
I was gonna give it a 7. Yeah. Me personally,
if
for
we're
me,
going
it's a 7.
out of 5, what is that? 3.5?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's like perfect. I think that's really good.
I'd give it a 7. Yeah, personally.
It's not too bad.
I think it's a fun season.
Fun time.
And it's not.
You gotta think about it, like how much good DC content is there?
Yeah. Well, what night we don't know yet. I mean,
well, like right now, at this point, like if Peacemaker isn't up there, that's crazy. I think
that's kind of fair. That's kind of fair to say, I guess. Yeah, but I mean, obviously, the reason I also give it a 7 too, in terms of that, is you don't have to necessarily watch it to understand the other stuff, which is nice. If you cared about Peacemaker 1 or just like because I think John Cena was a good actor for it and all that stuff. So
he acted like a lot, like his acting skills really showed.
It was really good.
Sure.
It was really good. So
what was I saying? You don't have to. If honestly, like, just don't miss the recap in the very first episode of season 2. Sorry.
Yeah.
You'll understand the whole season.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But to be honest, I really don't even think you kind of need to. The only thing is just that the whole big thing is that he killed his dad, and his brother. And
and I think they show in flashback.
They do. They do. And multiple times throughout the thing. Yeah. So to be honest, I really don't think
you don't even have to watch Superman to watch it because they mention what happened in Metropolis.
Kind of, yeah, a little bit.
And then, I mean, the Lex Luthor.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Is just he's in prison.
And then they even reference. They're like, "Yo, like a couple months ago, you were against this prison that Lex Luthor was having."
I think there's like multiple like kind of things that like kind of help you navigate if you don't want to watch Superman or if you don't want to watch Peacemaker.
A lot of people are saying that like he's making it like homework even though he said he wasn't going to.
But I don't think so.
Yeah.
So far, no.
Yeah, because they're saying like if Peacemaker, the end of the finale, Salvation Run is like what's going on, and Man of Tomorrow is connected to Peacemaker, then that's making Peacemaker homework because it's gonna connect.
Yeah, no, I don't
but
think
like,
so.
dude, they're gonna do what they did in the season and just mention like what happened.
Yeah.
Like in Peacemaker, like they're definitely gonna be like, someone's gonna be like, oh yeah, there's a new like agency around. It's called Checkmate.
Yeah.
And we're gonna know it's Peacemaker.
I don't think it's.
And, they're gonna mention it, and it's gonna make sense. You're not gonna have to watch it. Stop saying it's gonna be homework because it's not.
I don't think there's been nothing that's kind of shown me that there's homework for it.
Yeah.
If anything.
Like to me, a perfect example is WandaVision and Multiverse of Madness. Like, that's homework. I think you do have to watch WandaVision to understand Multiverse of Madness. Because if you don't, for her like, villain arc.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you're gonna be like, wait, why is she a bad guy now?
Yeah. No, I mean for sure. I don't think there is that for this. So
yeah.
That's why I give it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah. So I think this is probably the first time we agree on.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, it was because it's not a bad show.
No.
It's not like the most fantastic show either.
Yeah.
But it's an enjoyable season. I think it's I mean, for me personally, I think it's better than the first season. I know you said you probably.
I think I might prefer one.
Yeah,
but I think I'm a dummy for action. There's a lot of action.
There's a lot of action in the first one. Yeah, that's fair.
So I think that's why
the second one, yeah, not so much. But yeah. So that was our little recap on Peacemaker season 2. So this will be a new thing that we'll kind of do with some stuff. We'll do TV shows. We'll do episodes of TV shows, seasons, video games probably, movies. Just kind of something to kind of fill out. That way we're not just gonna be doing random episodes of podcasts that have nothing to do with anything.
Also, probably old movies and stuff. I watch a lot of movies on my free time.
Yeah.
I've recently watched some like 2007 movies and older. And I would like to talk about it if you guys have seen them.
Yeah.
So that's also what Recap will just probably be about as well.
Yeah. So it's just us kind of doing reviews on stuff, and kind of a way to not really kind of bloat the podcast with random episodes. So that'll be what this is, and this is the first one. So let us know if there's anything that you kind of think we can add, change, or watch.
I'm watching a show that Victor been talking about for a while. We'll see if we talk about it because I think it's only me and Victor that've seen it.
Yeah, I'll probably watch it.
Yeah,
I'll probably watch it. So, but yeah, so thank you guys for watching. We hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next recap.
Later, guys.